Welcome back to Lenny Plans. I'm filming another plan with me today and I'll be planning out week 12 of 2022. So this is my B6 size Wonderland222 and I've got a couple of stickers on there which you've probably seen before if you've seen any of my previous videos. I've got a Coffee Monsterz Co and a Sakura Mochi vinyl sticker as well. So yeah, and there are links to those shops in the description below. So I'll give you a quick look at week 11 and how that finished up. Let's see. Monday morning started with my eldest feeling a little bit sniffly, and so we went and got PCR tested. It was negative. We are still negative. Feels like most of our school community has gone down, but we have yet to. So yeah, I had work. The boys were home with my hubby. And in terms of getting some tasks done, it was a lot of usual things. Starting to get organized. My youngest son turns 9 on the 28th of March, so starting to get organized for his birthday party. So we have some invites that we've written up and just trying to get them out to people as we see them. Tuesday and Wednesday were school days, and Friday as well, and they're just it's really strange at school at the moment. Everything's very unpredictable. You know, the students that I expect to see are not there. The ones that I don't expect to see are there. So it's just lots of adapting and trying to be as flexible as I can. We still made it to music and we got there face to face this week, which was lovely. Wednesday, I actually just ended up like ordering lunches for them and I had to make sure their swimming bags were packed and things like that. We didn't end up having Bible study. I don't have a cancelled sticker. I'll pop it on later. But yeah, we didn't quite make it. Thursday was St. Patrick's Day and I was working that day. It was just really nice. It was nice weather and we hadn't really seen weather like that in a long time, so it was beautiful to be outdoors. And I ended up having a meeting with someone that I used to work with and just doing a little bit of, I guess, business mentoring there. Just a really nice conversation. We had swimming lessons. I actually put in my 2 biggest days of walking. So I managed to do 8.2 kilometers on Monday and 6.9 kilometers on Thursday. That always feels really good. Washing after, doing some laundry after swimming. And Friday, my son didn't make it to youth group because our church had a weekend away. We actually didn't stay away. The place that they were staying is only about 20 minutes from where we live, so we just came home and stayed in our beds and didn't pay the cost of staying somewhere else. But it was really good. We still went down and had dinner with people on the Friday evening and played in the park, and then we were there Saturday all day, essentially 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. It was a really nice day. It was very, very intense. Myself, my partner, and both my kids were all quite introverted by nature. And so 12 hours of people is a lot, even when you love them lots. So my eldest son had a little bit of like an introvert hangover in the afternoon. So he and I actually escaped and just sat on a park bench and read a book together. Or read our own books next to each other. And this little bird actually popped over to say hello. We were obviously sitting so still that it felt safe enough to come over. And then, you know, when we were a little bit recharged, we headed back in and had dinner and had games night and things like that. Today, Sunday, I'm very tired today. It's just been a really intense week. Hubby and I both sort of noted that even though we didn't stay away and we came home and stayed in our own beds, it really felt like we were still a part of things and still kind of on holidays. I had the sense when we arrived back home that I'd have all of this laundry to do, when really I don't. It's just a normal amount. We weren't camping or anything like that, but it just felt really intense. But we actually had we met for church by the beach this morning. It's really hard to see because there's lots of people in the picture, but it was so lovely. And the kids played in the water afterwards. So yeah, it's been a nice week. I almost don't remember sort of this portion of the week because this is still feeling so fresh, and I am a little bit tired from it. So it's very much still in my mind, but I think it's been a good week. So yeah, that is the week that was. I'm not going to be using a kit this week. I'm going to be using up some of my stash. So I have some day headers from Barney and Moon, and I've got some washi tape samples, and I'll be sort of mixing and matching, and I'm using a number of sort of boxes and emojis and things like that. I will still probably be using, the boxes that I'll be using are mostly Mandy Lynn plans, I think. And I'll still be using my Mandy Lynn plans texts. So, yeah. I'll pop on some background music, and you can watch me problem solve and plan my way through with a variety of things today. So because I'm using a mix and match of things, if there's anything that I miss, please feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll do my best to source it for you if I can. But yeah, keeping in mind that some of these things might be, I guess, a little bit older as well. So I'll do my best. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, well that is week 12 all planned out. I've used a mixture of washi and stickers, and yeah, I'm actually really happy with this one. I really like the blue, greys and purples. They are some of my favorite colors. You might notice I have this is actually a new barrel, not a new ink. So this is the Acro ball that I usually use. And they had a few limited edition barrels that I purchased, and they seem to mostly come with blue ink, and I prefer black. So I've actually swapped it out from my usual metallic barrel. So yeah, if you're curious about that, it's the same pen, just in a new barrel. And I also was using you might have seen both of these. I used the blue one. So these are pens that I was given for my birthday from my dear friend Deb. Thank you, Deb, if you're watching. And I used them the day that I got them. She gave them to me today, and they're erasable markers, which is kind of cool. I often don't use erasable markers in my planner because, well, it depends. This one's not too bad. I never use erasable pens for work because I work outdoors, as some of you know. I have had a really bad experience. I was originally using friction pens to have important documents completed, and then I stored it in my car. And the ink disappeared because the heat in cars in Australia is so intense. And I googled ways to get it back and discovered that you can put them in the freezer and it reappears. Thank goodness, because it could have been really awkward. But yeah, so I'm a little bit cautious with erasables, but these colors are just super pretty, spot on for me. And so yeah, wanted to give them a go. And since I would often use like some pencil in different places, it actually is totally fine, I think. So yes, there you go. That is the story of my pens today. Yeah, so this week coming, it's work, school, work, school. I am working on Saturday. I did something not very clever, and I scheduled my son's birthday party on the 2nd of April, which is when I was supposed to have my Saturday of work. And of course, you know, it hasn't been easy to just shift that one day, so I'm actually going to have to do a little bit of work on this day and then a little bit of work on the following Saturday, which is fine. You know, you got to do what you got to do when it's your kid's birthday, and the invitations have already gone out. So yeah, so that's why I'll have a little bit more Saturday work in the coming weeks, but that is okay. I'm using some Coffee Monsterz Co emojis for music and swimming, and I also had stickers for backyard barbecue and party, and that's exactly what we're doing for my son. One of my nephews was actually born on his birthday as well, so they're having a shared like family barbecue, which is going to be separate to his friend's party. So just having a few of the boys from his class to meet at the park and play. Hopefully they can all come. Most of them seem to have had COVID already, so it's just us. We need to keep away from it. I'm actually really looking forward to the fact that I've got these to-do lists down the bottom. Much as these bottom bars are super cute, I really do prefer using that for my task lists. I find it just a little bit easier to have it in a block, and I haven't used it as much recently, I've just noticed, but yeah, looking forward to that. And because of where I've got the weather stickers, I've put the tick box on the other side, which I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure it's fine. Just don't usually do it. Yeah, so otherwise fairly usual week. I hope that you enjoyed that, and let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great week, whatever you're doing. Stay safe. Bye.